swear to God. Alright, so listening to the Spracha on the radio, and one of my favorites come up, which I thought was the 1990s, although they said it was 1980s, which it was The End of the Road by Boyz II Men. Now, I always love the song, still love it, but it just, I'm sitting here, like, wallowing in my, like, how much, I'm like, quantum calibration, like, honestly. Alright, so if I just did, like, okay, so I'm the Cub, C-U-B seal, S-E-A-L. Since the day I was born, I just did Club Seal, like, verification of my new phone number. I'm still located in the Bayside area in New York, the United States of America, for U.S. Marshal Service. I verified on phone. I was transferred several people. That means that several different areas of operation now know. How much longer? I put a video up, so all the less desirables in the working industry. I mean, there's less desirables at the USS level, there's less desirables at the RMS level. And I'm the only one working with my king in order to get the ESS level together with maybe a small staff. I've forgotten. There's no update communications. I'm like, Borto, no, that's him. I'm the Venti Uno. I'm the one they just abuse and take sledgehammers to, although I was supposedly born with the sledgehammer. I thought I handed them the handle of the sledgehammer so I didn't have to handle it myself, but clearly there's been a real line and lack of communication. So anyway, so Boyz II Men, like, the end of the road, still I can't let go, whatever. So now in the middle of it, like, baritone, B-A-R whatever, T-O-N-E, like really, like, deep, like, bass, B-A-S-S, right? Like, but you know it's like a dark-skinned brother, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not Blanco, Blanche, like, they're more alto, like, whatever. I mean, could there be? There could be, but for most part, you know that he's, like, a dark, but he's, like, and just his dexterity and the way his muscles move in his his buccal area between the mandible and the maxilla. It's just like the way the machine works. It just makes me laugh because I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, well, now if they were trying to ask them to do something like creative and like a nice message for a woman you love, like in a hypothetical, theoretical, like ministry, right? I was like, that is like a really, I mean, that's a good, you know, I mean, the message, perfect. Message, you couldn't get better. But then, like, the baritone part of it, I'm kind of like, hey, baby, baby, right? Like, there's another song that does that. And I'm like, that's really interesting because, like, if I was posing that in a literature and of a request, and I was asking, and I put down, like, for my, you know, Svetlandia and Vlad, like, size Soviet, right, Nazi, nice Nazi nose, like, whatever, to make sure that my Cub, C-U-B team knew what I was meaning. I was laughing to myself. I'm like, I know that those set of pipes don't come in like a Vlad, my uniform Vlad. And then I'm going, now I wonder if there's like a Vlad somewhere else who has that deep set of pipes with that like that set of jaw with the muscles and the dexterity on the Jimi Hendrix version of Muppets or puppets, because at human level, right? Because I know my Vlad is not, he's Jimi Henderson. Big difference. Don't get your linguistical like off kilter, right? And just stay on keel. Right, yeah, please. But anyway, so it just made me laugh. I did like a whatever. I mean, like, you could just pretend like I have a visor cam or something if you get like really special or whatever. I'm still waiting in a car by myself. It's Sunday.